Hello everyone and welcome back to Attingham Park. We are, as you can see, wrapping up a field. We left off with the pumps and hoses last episode, spraying a couple of our smaller fields. While off camera, I baled up this field because we had the windrower going on it when we left off. And I also had to lease this bale wrapper. We did not have enough money to buy one, so I'm just going to lease it. We'll probably keep it on lease and just do the whole lease to own type deal. Hopefully that'll work out. There is some contracts out there, but they're all baling contracts. Take quite a bit of time. We might try to get into one just so we can get some extra bales or a little bit of extra money in the account. Today I'm hoping we can get these bales off the field. And after that, I want to get, hopefully, a plow onto this field. Now, the problem is we don't really have a whole lot of money for a plow. There's one on sale right now, but I think it's $36,000. We might just have to do a contract, see if we can make enough. The other thing is, even though we have some hay bales, there's nowhere. Actually, we might be able to sell the hay bales. There's nowhere to sell like semi-dry grass or there's nowhere to sell like fresh grass or semi-dry grass because they're kind of inputs and there's no sell point on the map that's for them. Same with like the alfalfa or the clover. Not that we would have that, but we could buy it. We'll probably have to add like a multi-sell point just in case we want to sell. I mean, you're typically not going to sell this. I wouldn't think, but you never know. But we should be able to sell hay. We could see how many hay bales we have. I'm not sure how many we have and see if we can sell them out and get enough to buy the plow. We can sell the conditioned grass, which is just like the base game grass. So that's why that works there. Oh crap. I think we got a decent amount of bales. How many we got there? Forgot what we had. 26. We're gonna have to keep some for the cows. Or we do have one more field, so we could cut that field up and turn it into hay. 14 bales. We could sell 14 and maybe get roughly there. We might just have to do that. Alright, there's 14 bales loaded up. Take these down to... Let's see where they gotta go. They need to go down to Attingham livestock bales, which I'm going to take a guess. Yeah, that's what I thought. We'll take these all the way up and around. Probably just gonna set a course for it. Hopefully it goes. I don't have auto drive set up because auto drive has issues with pumps and hoses. Alright, so we're at the bale sell point now. I think something... I've either got it weighed down way too much or there's something going on with the trailer here with the way the wheels and everything are just kind of digging down because even driving is kind of exhausting. Not sure where the sell point trigger is. Let's just turn that on real quick. Oh, it is right there. And we got way more than I thought we would. Oh no, we didn't. About 10,000. All right. So now it's running fine. So I don't know if it's just something with those bales or what. But I will catch you back at the farm, and we are going to get working on plowing a field. All right, so we are back. We are gonna buy that plow for the 36. That's 300 horsepower, so the McCormick should be able to handle that. And I think we're gonna try to get a course set up for him on the field. Possibly get him started going. Then we can get the bales off the field while he's doing that, and then we'll go from there. Hopefully there's not any bales on the edges. We'll try to clear the edges off and then move in from there. I don't know if they know how to auto flip it or not. Alright, so I tweaked the trailer a little bit. I don't know if it's going to help or not. Made some changes to a couple things, and I also added in just the, what is it, auto load. Makes it a little easier when we got this many bales on the field. Otherwise we're spending the entire day just trying to load them up, especially because I'm mediocre at best with the telehandler. We will use the telehandler for like animal feed, and then the smaller fields we'll try to use it, and for possibly stacking a little bit more in the shed. Might just unload these in the shed, and then we can always organize it a little bit later. Gotta scoop this bale before we. And once we start getting different bale types, we'll probably have to organize a little bit better. Like I was saying, we'll use the telehandler for feeding the animals, making sure the mixer wagon's loaded with it, smaller hay, and eventually we'll have to organize the shed between grass silage, whole crop silage, maize silage. Then we'll have hay in there, maybe just, I don't know if we'll actually need just regular semi-dry grass or not. Might be able to use it with some of the recipes. I'll have to look into them a little bit more. think we're gonna kick into a little bit of a time lapse here, or a montage. So we'll do a little bit of show off some of the plowing as the field gets worked, see how the timeline is. Then maybe we'll switch to the other field and start doing some mowing, but we might just have to hold off on that until April. Alright, so I'll catch back up with you in a little bit. And we're back. We got a lot of the field done. We have a few more passes on the up downs, and then I got a lot of cleaning up to do. Had some issues with the play course where the worker kept wanting to drive into the stream, and I couldn't get him not to do that, so I had to run a bunch of headlands just so he could stay on course. But we're gonna finish up these couple rows here. It looks like we're gonna have rain coming here in a little bit. Rain should be here. Oh, not till 1600, so we might be able to get a little bit more in after this plowing's done. We are gonna have to find us a lime spreader, and I'm not sure, we'll probably have to lease that because we have just about no money. We might need to look at the contracts and just start doing some contracts and get that done. I got in a rush to plow the field because I thought I had to get planting done before the end of March, and I was really thinking I wasn't going to have that happen, but I looked at the crop calendar and realized I have all of April to plant. So this field's no longer a huge rush to get done because we'll have some more time to get the spreading done and then get the field actually sown with crop. So maybe next episode, or maybe the end of this one, we'll work on getting some contracts started. Maybe get a few done while we're off camera, but we need to get some income. Also, I think we won't be able to sell or do anything with any of our bales until the end of probably April, because that's when they'll be fermented. I think it takes a month to ferment all the way up. But I'm just gonna finish up this pass here, then we're gonna have to go around all these little spots we got laying everywhere and clean them up. So I'll catch back up with you here in a little bit, and we'll see how much time we have left and what we can get all done. We have finished getting all the odds and ends out of the field. Need to just wash this off real quick. It took a little bit longer than I expected, but plowing always takes longer, especially when you're using a plow like this. We'll take a look at the contract, see what we have out there. I know I have the JCB set up to mow the one field, but I don't think we're going to start that today. We'll just wait until 1st of April. And let's see, where should we put the plow? Could maybe squeeze it in there next to the baler. That'll be good for now. Might have to move it to fit our other equipment in there. Yeah, I think we're just gonna hold off on doing this field, especially with the rain coming, and now that I know we can plant that other field, need to focus on getting some money so we can get the lime down. I believe we do own this other small field here. Could maybe get them on a course cut in this one. It's pretty small. And check out our contracts and see if we can use our equipment to do it, or if we'll need to borrow equipment. I think we have enough that we could do most baling contracts. Maybe the sowing contracts might be a little tough just because we don't have much seed. Let's take a quick peek. What do we have for contracts? I do have better contracts on. I thought that was initially giving me issues with the game, having an error, but it doesn't seem to be causing any problems right now. And we have a ton of baling contracts. Gonna be a big one. Let's just head on over. I think we can cut through over here. I was told there's a crossing over by field 41. So we'll check that out. Oh, right here. So we take that road down and around. Guess let's hope our tractor doesn't get stuck. Nice. I didn't know about that. That might be tricky with a bale trailer full of bales. Don't really want to run it right through the water. But here we are. What a large field. Probably just going to get a course plate going right away. That way I can get the other equipment down here. Oh, hold up. We don't want to do that. We need to make sure we're running kind of like I think the base game. We're going to do condition grass because I'm not sure how that'll react with the tedding. I guess we'll find out. I might be able to just run it straight to hay. I don't think we're going to ted this like 3 times because that's a bit exhaustive, honestly. Alright, now we're going to need... Oh, didn't mean to grab that. We will need that at some point. I need the tedder. It'd be nice if we could have auto drive set up, but right now I believe there's still a weird conflict with pumps and hoses, and there hasn't been an update to pumps and hoses yet, so I'm kind of holding off on it until the update comes out. I don't want to be I'm trying to avoid adding a ton of script mods or things between MaizePlus and pumps and hoses without the update out, because they tend to cause, you add too many scripts, you tend to come up with weird issues, and then you have weird bugs, and then you end up fighting with that more than you do playing the game or trying to diagnose what's going on. So I'm just kind of holding off. Hopefully an update comes out here in the next, couple weeks or whatever, and we can see if that'll fix some of the bugs with auto drive and a few other script mods. Alright, we made it to the field. We'll have to see. Might have to let it run a little bit there. I'm not sure if the mower has what the speeds are matched wise. About 22. Work on getting him a course play set up. Alright, a little bit of time's gone by. Let's see if we can get the tedder fired up. Hopefully it won't catch up. Might have to just drop the speed. don't want them to run into each other either. And we also want to make sure, yeah, I think we're just going to stick to base game tedding. It might not grab that fresh grass because I don't think the fresh grass is compatible with base game tedding. But we'll just stick with it. It's only running 15 kilometers per hour, so we should be okay there. Well, that should be hay. So I think we're just going to do a little bit of a montage or a time lapse between these two tractors, and then we'll have to go back and grab the windrow as well as getting the baler. That'll probably conclude the episode, honestly. Just finish watching these out, and then we'll see where we're at. But the time's starting to get down there in the day, so we'll probably have to finish up the contract first thing in April. With that, let's transition to the time lapse.
I dare you dig a little deeper. It makes you feel a little stronger. Who knows what you may find? You'll see in your own time. It might just take a little longer. It all goes by so slowly. Ooh, you waited your whole life. Your days turn into nights. Now let the river flow deep into the ocean. All the time you go, you are moving with emotion. Let the river flow. Can you hear it whisper? It goes by so slow, like a solitary drifter. How dare you run a little faster? One step, you are on your way now. Embrace all your weakness. Therein lies the secret. The water's never gonna drain out. It all goes by so slowly. Ooh, you waited your whole life. Your days turn into nights. Now let the river flow deep into the ocean. All the time you go, you are moving with emotion. Let the river flow. Can you hear it whisper? It goes by so slow, like a solitary drifter. It all goes by so slowly. Ooh, you waited your whole life. Your days turn into nights. I dare you dig a little deeper. It makes you feel a little stronger. Who knows what you may find? You'll see in your own time. It might just take a little longer. Now let the river flow deep into the ocean. Once upon a time, there was a player in every corner doing tricks for a dime. All the streets were cold. He had his eyes on all the bright shining silver and gold. Oh, as time went by so slowly, if only he could show me silver and gold. Oh, he didn't need no reason more than the oh so pleasing bright shining silver and gold. More than meets the eye, your luck is turning and you don't even wanna know why. Lo and behold, you had your eyes on all the bright shining silver and gold. Oh, as time went by so slowly, if only you could show me silver and gold. Oh, you didn't need no reason more than the oh so pleasing bright shining silver and gold. And when all is fair, just say a prayer, 'cause win or losing matters just the same. When all is fair, you just say a prayer, 'cause we are all in it for the oh. As time went by so slowly, if only he could show me silver and gold. Oh, he didn't need no reason more than the oh so pleasing bright shining silver. Oh, he didn't need no reason more than the oh so pleasing bright shining silver and gold.
Welcome back. I think we're just gonna leave the episode off here with the mower and the tedder going. They'll wrap this up, and then we'll see you at the beginning of April. We really need to work on hopefully getting some food put together. Maybe we'll have to buy some feed, just so we can get our cows up to 100%, get their health up there, get them ready to start producing milk. I know it's still a few months out, I think, until they're producing milk, but we'll get there. So we will leave it at that. Beginning of April, will probably see me back baling up this contract, getting it away, and then hopefully working on getting our other fields sown with some oats. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the content, please give it a like. Please consider subscribing to check out more videos in the future. And I'll catch you on the next one.